Good morning. Surprise, it's not Melissa. Hi, this is Kelly and I am coming to you from the Wool and the Floss in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, where we are a creative escape for all stitchers. And as Liz would say on Tuesdays, welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, Melissa has been fighting a sinus infection with steroids and it went to her lungs and she's on an antibiotic and she does not sound good. So we told her to rest a little bit more and save her voice. And so that is what she is doing. So I am filling in for Melissa because we have so much fabulous finishing that came in that we want to show you that I wanted to make sure that you could see all the finishing and we could get it out to all the people who are waiting for their lovely items. So excited, we have a lot of finishing to show you today. The product level it's a smaller unboxing than normal, which is good. Not as much came in this week. So we'll have time to show more of the finishing. And I'm just gonna, if you're joining us for the first time or you haven't been a part of one of our live videos, thanks for joining us. And I'm gonna go over kind of the lay of the land, some of the rules of how these live videos work. And if you've heard this before and been with us from the live videos from the beginning, thanks for your patience while I go through all the rules. Yeah. When we show items, whether it's a finished item, if you want to order some people want to order the finished canvas we show, which we don't have in stock. So, just say, oh, I'd like to order that. For instance, I'm going to show a bookshop that you showed in finishing. Or later, if we show a Halloween ornament that's specific, say, instead of saying Halloween round, say, let's hang round. Because our lovely moderators are on a delay. So if they can't watch what I'm showing, they watch the comments. So if you're not specific, there's a very good chance we could pull the wrong item for you. So please be specific. If we sell out of any item, we will place a special order for you. And if it's a canvas, we will assume no threads unless you specifically ask for them. And then if you have a card on file with us, we will process your order. If not, we will send you an invoice, but we will need, if you haven't shopped with us before, we need an email and a shipping address to be able to send you that invoice. So please DM us with that information, and it's also helpful to call with your credit card because we will process your orders much faster if we have a credit card than invoicing. And the video will be available after on YouTube and Instagram. The last notice is the Kate Dickerson Trunk Show it's kind of last call. It's on its way out on Sunday. So if you've been eyeing an item, now's your chance. So we do have, it was a huge show. It was over 700 canvases. So we do have some really good items left. And if there's anything you want to order, we can order at the 20% off cost. Okay, that's all the boring stuff, all the fine print.
We'll repeat it later.
Yeah,
it's just
we will.
A good reminder.
We will. So now on to the finishing. I'm going to take one little sip of coffee. Thank you.
Must.
Oh, kill.
Oh yes, I know. I almost
today.
took a sip of yours, Anne, and then so we got some custom acrylic trays back from our acrylic finisher. They're to die for. This one's wrapped so well, so I don't want to take it out of its wrapping. And I just love the message of this. It says, because it's going to show it backwards, I'll read it. It says, the best thing in life aren't things. We can order this canvas for you. It's so lovely. Sorry that it's in the plastic. It's wrapped really, really well.
Yeah.
And this is for Georgianne. And this stitching is just wonderful. So really cool tray. Stitching is wonderful.
Canvas.
I love that
It's one of my
canvas.
favorite canvases.
Yeah, and that is a canvas from Zecca, and we love Zecca.
We love Zecca.
We do love Zecca.
I love that.
And then we'll show you one more wonderful acrylic tray that came in, and Liz and I actually helped.
Obsessed.
We're obsessed with this. I am going to take this one out of the packing. I'm sorry for the noise. Just bear with me with this.
I feel like we hosted a retreat with that or something.
We did.
Did we? Okay.
So Heather came to one of our KISS retreats, and our lovely friend Heather and we helped her kit this, and I think we came up with a background stitch too. But
it's so
look
sparkly
at this
and
espresso
so cute.
martini tray. It's so good.
I love it.
And you can see the glass. I think Liz and I were saying you can't get it right now, but I think we did Easter grass for the glass.
And it looks so, it's just so like, it's like diamonds.
Yes.
It's so sparkly. I love it.
So this is the quote unquote, it was designed to be a clutch. So it's a clutch size, but obviously I love it as a little tray for a bar cart or for little appetizers or whatever. So that was fun. It's always fun when we see something come to life that we had a teeny bit of help in the process. In my stash, I have the Dirty Martini version of that canvas, but we do not have that in stock, but we do have,
This is new too.
we do have the, whoops, we do have the rounds, the Dirty Martini round, and the Espresso Martini also comes in a round, and a scissor case, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
The first
scissor
time we
case
saw
now.
it was that tray size
Yep.
slash clutch,
Clutch,
and now they've
yeah.
made a couple more sizes,
Yep.
which is super exciting.
So we love those Dirty Martinis and Espresso Martinis from Ziggy Stitches. They're just really graphic
I
and
just
pretty.
think if we made those and like put it on a bag or something and showed up to Little Tony's, they'd be like,
I know.
"You two are done."
Well, you need to get the Dirty Martini clutch because
I know.
Amy and I have it in our stashes. Amy probably has already stitched it. I have not. A piece of finishing came back for me, which was exciting. So I stitched this, I think during my
Yes.
leg.
That was somewhat.
Yes.
One of our good friends
Yes.
wanted you to have a good recovery and just wanted to contribute to your recovery. And I remember them saying, "What does Kelly really want? I'd love to like treat her to threads or treat her to a project." And that was the project you chose.
So this is my key fob from Elizabeth Crane Schwartz, and our fabulous customer got this for me when I was down and out when I broke my leg in a couple places a year ago, and I stitched it. And I stitched it later in the year, and I was inspired by the U.S. Open for my background color, which is like a tennis ball. So, and I had it finished in navy leather. And this is called a lobster clasp. That's one of the options you can choose when you get a leather key fob finished. And I kind of like it because you can clip it to your purse or whatever. So I'm very excited to use my new key fob. And we do not have, and I've seen people do that key fob as a cuff too, and it's really cool as a cuff. We do not have that, but we do have some fabulous Elizabeth Crane Schwartz in stock, including Bryn did this lovely wall. It's hard to see, but there's a little tote bag up there, Elizabeth Crane Schwartz, and we have This Took Forever.
The little sweater. So
Liz
cute.
and I love this purse strap. We've restocked it a few times.
I'm always trying, when people are like, "I really just want something fun that'll go with everything," I'm like, "I got a strap for you." 'Cause it's got all the
Yes,
colors in
it
it.
has all the colors. It's 13 mesh.
Stash buster.
Really stash buster, fun stitch. And then I love this so much. I saw someone stitch this recently and did the most beautiful ribbon work for the
Oh yeah.
for the white flowers, the paper whites, and we have it in a round right now. It's so good looking. That was a new design from her for market this year. So that was my lovely finishing. I was very excited when that box came from the finisher yesterday. I said to Sabrina the Queen, I was like, I think mine is in there. And it was.
We are just as anxious waiting for our finishing as all of you. Trust
Yes,
us.
yes. And we actually have a bunch. This person won the finishing lottery today. Our lovely customer Jennifer, who actually was the one who got that fob for me, which is so sweet. And look at how cute that is. That was new at market, I think, 2 markets ago. This sweet, sweet chick. And I love a blue and white moment. And it's in that blue and white egg. Really pretty stitching. Love the background fabric. Look at the feet the finishers put on it. They're like speckled, kind of. So they remind me like of a speckled little egg, which is cool. So that's for Jennifer. Really, really cute. Then we have another 3D stand-up with feet. This one is Bookshop. And that's really sweet. Look at that, really pretty pink fabric. So we don't have that little chick egg in stock, but we do have a couple eggs. We have this really nice one from one of our favorite designers who is local to us, Jennifer. Do you mind grabbing me a smaller board from the tape and sort? Thank you so much. This is kind of awkward.
Board is crazy.
Yeah. So,
Thanks. That's it, Queen.
thank you so much.
That's the way.
Yes. And then I love this one so much. And yeah, and it's really good in that I forget the exact name for it, but we like to call it the confetti threadworks.
Oh yeah.
That has all the different colors in it.
It's got a kid's name.
Yeah, and then I just like to call it the confetti threadworks, and it's a bunch of different colors in it, so you could do the knots in that, and then it really brings it to life. I've also seen someone do it like with messy beading and all the different colors, and that looks really cool too. But I love this egg. And I'm not like a spring/Eastery bunny stitcher, and I love that guy.
Bradley's Balloons.
Okay, yeah, Bradley's Balloons. Must be in honor of something or someone.
I'm always like, it's a boy's name, it's a boy's name.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I remember.
To me, it's confetti threadworks, and when I say it, Liz knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's our language. Here's another one for Jennifer. Like I said, she won the stitching lottery.
Yeah, she did. She
This
picked
is
great threads
this
for
is
that.
from Ziggy Stitches, who also designed the espresso martini we showed earlier. And it also has, I like that our finishers carried over the speckled feet from the other canvas she had finished, so it kind of ties them together a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful stitching, Jennifer. We don't have that in stock, but we have one of my favorites from 2 markets ago, was this Kelly Clark blue tone on tone egg. It reminds me of like Spode, like old Spode. And I think that's so classic, so good looking. I love this one. Oh, hi, Christine. And Jennifer, I'm so glad you love your items. Okay. Talking about messy beading, this one's going to be a home run, and I'm so glad we just ordered more of these in stock. We have a few of these in stock, so if you want it, grab it. This is from I can't say one of our favorites because they're all our favorite floss sets.
We have a lot of
One of our weekend warriors.
girl.
One of our weekend warriors. And she, I think, was inspired by Audra, because Audra did messy beading. This is a design by Audra, and Audra kept posting and sharing her thing on Instagram, and she did messy beading for the tree, and look how amazing that is. It is
strings.
stunning.
Strings, yeah.
Strings.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what-
technically it still is called messy
Is it?
beading because you
If
put a
it's-
bunch on and you put, because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you put a bunch on and you,
and
the
then
thing about messy beading is it's like, it doesn't have an exact place necessarily.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
I like pylums, so that's
Yep.
why I'm like, this is more refined than Liz's messy beading.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So it's like stacks and stacks. Isn't that so cool?
I mean, it's stunning.
And it's so fun. She did a different stitch for each of the stripes, which is amazing. So we have, I think 3 of these canvases in stock right now, which is so cool. And you would never, like, I mean, look at that. So amazing. Janet, this is a showstopper.
And I'm actually,
Beautiful.
I think I just kitted one for someone already that ordered it when they saw her post last time.
Yeah,
So.
it's stunning. This little cute, this is for Deb, our friend Deb. She has a few pieces of finishing that came back. This little cutie, this is from, I know the designer, and it's, look at how cute that boo sign is. Is that 2 little ghosts? Yeah, 2 little ghosts. And I love that the exclamation point is like a candy corn design. So I think that's really cute. Deb's a beautiful stitcher. I love in the background, I don't know if you can see, but it's an open stitch that has waves on it, kind of like this. And I thought that was a very creative thing to do, because it's almost like the ghosts are floating through and they're leaving like a little wave. So it's beautiful. We can order that for you. I know where to find that piece. Don't have that one. We have a bunch of Halloween stuff. Surprisingly, I did not pull Halloween for that, but I pulled fall.
Still counts.
And an ode to one of our favorite Gilsmore girls.
Oh.
I am an autumn.
R.I.P. Richard. That's not his real name. Ed.
Yeah.
Ed.
So love that. That would be a really, really, really cute sign or stand up. Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Or a sign in the middle of like a huge fall wreath.
Huge.
A big one. Maybe we need to do this and then shop for a big fall wreath at TJ's.
TJ's. They have really good wreaths on our
I
last
know,
trip.
I know.
And neither, you got the cute little heart boxwoods, but like I probably should have bought one of those wreaths. They were so pretty.
I know they pulled matches for these. They're somewhere. They're on the end cap. Do you mind over there grabbing some of them? The canvases so I can show them with them? Thank you. Okay, in the fall theme, sorry to step off for a second. I'm going to be very delicate with these pumpkins because they're finished with real stems. So you don't want to hold them by their stems when you show them. They are amazing. You want to hold them from the bottom so they don't get wrecked. These are for Holly Ann, and I think Holly Ann's coming to retreat if I remember correctly. Look at these 3D pumpkins. Look at all the different stitches.
They turn out so good.
Amazing. I mean, this is like, talk about an heirloom piece. It's just stunning. And then there's a bigger one, which I like. I love having, and Christine, these two are not Christine Kingston, who is watching, who we adore. These two are not her designs, but I love that they're two different sizes. So aesthetically, like when you put them on your mantle, or if you're doing a centerpiece or something, it's nice to have, you know, the scale of the different sizes. Oh, Holly Ann, good, you're watching, aren't they? Your stitching is so beautiful too. But I mean, look how, they found like the perfect stems. Our finishers just knock it out of the park. So if you've been waiting patiently for finishing, this is why. Because it's, you know, really truly a labor of love for them. And that Holly Ann, your stitching and the beading on that is fabulous. So we don't have those two. But we have something very similar in Christine Kingston's line, and we have two different sizes. So if you want to be like Holly Ann, who doesn't, and have two different size pumpkins, this would be a really fun way to do it too. This is the 18 mesh. This is the smaller size pumpkin, and it would be really fun. It's all different colors, so you can see it's. Before, you know, when Liz and I tried to explain and we created a model and stuff of what this looks like when it's put together and how the diamonds fold together. Similar but different because these are thinner to this. So there's the 18 mesh version with no icons on it. And then this fabulous.
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
Mine too.
13 mesh with icons. So.
I love it.
I know, it's so good, Christine.
We already sold 3.
Ooh, and Christina said there's a special new pumpkin coming very soon. Can we have it? You need to send Liz and I a sneak peek, Christine. Just saying. Thanks, Serenia. So, I know after Melissa did her geode cuff, and then Amy is stitching her Alabama version in red. She's turning the orange to reds, and I helped her do that. They have been flying out of here, and a lot of people have been jumping on the bandwagon and stitching along. So here is a green one. And this is actually, and this is Amy's too. So she's also stitching turning the orange to red, for Alabama. Here's her green geode cuff. It comes in 13 mesh, 18 mesh. This is the 18 mesh version, which you have to add a little bit of stitching to the ends to make sure that there's enough size-wise to make the cuff. So if you would like one of the geode cuff canvases, please specify the color and 13 or 18 mesh. I will show you. We have a few in stock. The green, the exact one we have in stock. Really, really pretty. Liz, you should do that for spring / St. Patrick's Day. And then
You see my new phone case?
this is the blue. This is the blue one.
So good.
This is the blue one in 13 mesh. This kind of reminds me of oysters a little bit. In the bigger 13 mesh size. And then here's a sweet pink 18 mesh. It also comes in orange. So all the colors come in both 13 and 18 mesh. We have another cuff here for Susan. Don't have this in stock, but can order it for you. Love this. It reminds me of Michigan with the cherries. This is from our friend Joanna. And this is for our fabulous customer, Susan. We'll show you one more Geode cup. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to show you a couple. I thought someone pulled these. They were just out of order, Sabrina. Sorry. Thank you. So I'm going to show you guys just a few more Geode cups in other colors to show you the difference. Plus, I want to show you, this is the 18 mesh, and they used gold as the accent. This is the 13 mesh stitched, and they used silver as the accent. And they did a couple extra rows around. And so that's
Laura did stitch the green one with a silver accent, and hers is amazing.
So I kind of liked that difference to show I wanted to make sure I put the right one in the right bag, and I did. Those could be easy to get confused. And then, so you can see there's a couple different versions of the blue. There's one that's blue and gold, and a lighter blue, and then there's one that's like more of a blue and silver. So these are the 18 mesh. If you would like one of these, please specify the mesh size, and if you say blue, the blue and gold, or the blue and silver. Thank you so much for letting me get through that. I'm gonna take a quick sip. Okay, now we have some more key fobs. This is a Jenny Sandberg canvas in C. Really pretty with the navy. So I showed my key fob, that's the right word, earlier, and it had a lobster clasp. This is the other option, which is a traditional key ring. So when you send in your key fob for finishing, you always specify if you want a lobster clasp or a ring. And so those, just to reiterate, those are the differences. Do I need another key fob?
I love key fobs.
I love this one.
Oh, but I've gotten it at market several times just because I like the design.
I did the S.
Yeah, Sabrina did the
Okay, maybe
S,
I need to do the
which is
K,
really
Sabrina. And it's kind of wool in the flossy colors a little bit. And then I love the design on this, but it's also, it could be J, or you could just like the design. This is really aesthetically pleasing. So,
Oh, I like shoes.
yeah, me too. A couple more key fobs, and then we will maybe show a little bit of product. Here's another Jenny Sandberg key fob. I just showed you the canvases we had that were the J and the K. Here's an L, but also if you just liked the design, it doesn't have to be an L. This is for our local friend, Kathy. My daughter babysits her grandchildren, which is always fun to have these connections through the shop. She was like, do you guys know any babysitters? This was, this was at the old shop, probably like 5 years ago. And I was like,
9 grandkids,
yeah.
I think, at this point.
And this is a really fun, this is for Kathy, another good friend of ours, Kathy, who is not local. And this is a Colors of Praise canvas, and this is another example of the lobster clasp option finish instead of the ring on a key fob. Okay, I'm gonna take a second and switch over and show a little bit of product, if that's okay. Okay. And like we said in the beginning of the video, and actually I'm not sure if I said this one thing, which we should probably add to the list. If you, I'm gonna show you we got in some new stitch decks. We got in a restock of one of our books. I know some of you had pre-ordered these stitch decks. If you did, we've already pulled your orders aside and they will be rung up today. Or if you already paid for them, they will be sent out. So you don't need to reorder them. If you see them, if you've already ordered them, we got you covered. So, this is the, I'll show the order first. So first of all, Emma, who is a writer stitcher over in jolly old England, London, she came out, her first book was Needlepoint, A Modern Stitch Dictionary. That was her first book. This is the card version of that first book. So if you see on the back, this is sealed. I didn't want to open it, but it's really nice. This is great for a beginner that like wants to venture out into other stitches, because each card has a stitch not only charted with very big grids, which if you've stitched any of my stitch guides, you know I love a big chart. So you can really see the stitches. And so the big grid, which I like, and then what I really love is that there's a little stitched sample of what the stitch looks like stitched. However, keep in mind, in a lot of people overseas, they use like a thicker tapestry wool or like thicker wool. So like I would not stitch with this thick of a thread personally. So keep in mind, it gives you a good idea of what the stitch would look, but you can make it lighter and more delicate by using a thinner thread. These are all stitched in the examples with pretty thick wool, but it's a really good way to learn new stitches, really reasonably priced. These are $16.99, and I really like them because if I picked a stitch for one of my things, for one of my projects, I attach the card to my canvas with a needle minder. So I'm not looking back and forth from the book to my canvas to the book to my canvas. The stitch is right there as I'm stitching. So we have two versions of this. So please, please, please be specific. This is called, we'll call this Stitch Dictionary cards. So this is set one, card set one, or card set one, Stitch Dictionary cards, $16.99. And then the next volume that came out, and we have this book in stock. We just got a restock of it. We have more books on the way of Needlepoint, A Modern Stitch Dictionary, because this was her initial book that looked like this, and then she made the cards. We don't have that book, but we do have her next book, which is Next Level Needlepoint. And it has beautiful pictures. It's also very reasonable, $24.99 for full color. And for copyright reasons, I don't want to show you that closely, but I kind of want to show you from a distance how good I'm trying to find a good example, how nice and big the charts are. Like you can really see the stitches really well. So we also have the card deck of that. So this card deck would be called card deck number 2. So, because this was the second one she came out with, it's the Next Level Needlepoint card deck. They're all in them, yeah. And then the book or card deck. So the second set of card deck is also $16.99. And like I said, I actually have both the deck and the book because they're reasonable. And when Colleen is our main teacher now, and she does a fabulous job. Before Colleen was our teacher, I taught the Laugh and Learn classes, and I went back to that book all of the time when I was teaching, especially stitchers that were branching out from doing mainly basket weave or continental to other stitches, because it's really, it really explains the stitches well. It has really big charts, and because it shows what it looks like stitched, it really was helpful for people who were trying to do decorative stitches for the first time, feel more confident and do them. So I think both of these books are worth their weight in gold, as are the stitch decks. Like I said, I have both because I like to attach the card to my needle minder when I stitch. Okay, so love those. We did get one more beginner item in, or one more book. Oh, here it is. I'm like, where'd it go? Actually, 2 more books, but this one is new to the shop. So, like I said, that the ones I just showed you, the Stitch Dictionary with all the pictures and the card decks, those are for people who I would say are just starting to branch out to more decorative stitches. This little needlepoint quick guide is very new from our good friend Liz Meredith. So
Radiance.
yeah, Radiance. So it's a needlepoint quick guide. So like I said, the other one's great for people who are branching out from basket weave. This needlepoint quick guide would be a perfect thing for someone just starting out needlepoint. So we're so excited to have this because, like, the whole country is having, maybe the whole world is having a surge in needlepoint right now. We've talked about it before. You can't get stretcher bars in certain sizes. You can't get blank canvas. There's just such a huge demand and so many new stitchers coming in the shop. I think we had 3 stitchers that have in the shop yesterday who had started within the past 2 months and came back to get another project. So this would be a great thing, and I'm really excited to have this resource in the shop to be able to give a new stitcher to suggest that they get this, because it's only $10 and it's short. It's truly for a beginner, but it has a chart for left-handed basket weave, which a lot of times the lefties are overlooked, and right-handed basket weave. And it's the best way I've ever seen basket weave explained and charted, because each chart, the chart of basket weave, to really show it, I don't want to give away the inside, but each stitch in basket weave is charted in a different color, so you can really see the order of how things go other than just looking at the numbers. So I think it's brilliant, because sometimes basket weave takes a little bit of time to come on. And then it talks about tent stitch and continental. It talks about how to start and stop your threads with a diagram. It explains the difference between different size needles and what size you use for what. It talks about frames. There's hints for success that are like 10 bullet points. And I will say, Meredith, I have to take in a class. I've been lucky enough to take a class from Meredith before. She's one of the best teachers I've ever taken from. And so if she gives you hints for success, you want to follow them. And then on the very end, on the last page, there is a basic needlepoint terms and definitions. So this little $10 item is something it's a great thing that's working really hard. And in fact, Amelia just started stitching. She caught on pretty quickly. My daughter, I showed her earlier in the year, she moved on to a decorative stitch right away. But I'm still going to get one of these for hers as a little refresher, because I did teach her basket weave. She's basket weave. She hasn't, since she's been back to school, she's been a little too busy. But did teach her basket weave. She's been basket weaving a project. But if you kind of are a newer stitcher that has to put it down for a while and pick it back up, this is a really good tool. So I'm actually going to get one of these for her. So if I'm not around and she needs help, she always has like a little quick resource for needlepoint. I'm going to show some finishing, because it looks like they are, I think that a lot of people maybe like those things. So, sorry, my mouth is dry, so I'm taking more drinks. Thank you for being patient. Okay. Oh, Karen. So this is for our friend Karen. So this was our chart. Well, it turned into a canvas because of the background, but this canvas comes in pink and green. It was originally a chart for charity from Stitch Style. Then Melissa stitched the chart for charity and did a really fun background. And so Ginny said, oh, do you mind if I turn that into a canvas? So she did. And it comes in pink and red, and it comes in 13 or 18 mesh. So please be specific. This is a 18 mesh pink. There's also an 18 mesh red, but look, so this is the 18 mesh pink. The 18 mesh red looks like that stitched. Karen, your stitching looks beautiful. I love the sparkle. Oh, and she added little beads for the gold on the tree and the topper. It looks really, really pretty. So it's a couple different options if you want that. You can be just like Karen and get the 18 mesh pink, or it comes in the other options. Hey, Sabrina, can someone grab, it's hanging right there, the Melissa's version of that? It's on the wall. Thank you. Annie, who is a local customer who comes in every once in a while when she's visiting. I think she has family here, but maybe lives in Chicago. Thank you. She must be commemorating trips because she's stitched a number of wonderful travel rounds. Here is, it's Copper, Colorado, which looks like a ski town. Really pretty. Iceland. So many people have been traveling to Iceland lately that I hear about. It's like the new, like a really.
It's affordable.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Like you can, and it's a 5 hour. I feel like it's only 5 hours from like what, Toronto, New York, or something. Like there's some new more direct flight.
Yeah. So I hear more and more people going to Iceland. That's a really pretty round. Then also Yellowstone. So she's definitely commemorating, I think, trips for herself or for other people. We don't have those cities in stock, but we do have Washington, D.C. in the Capitol building. We don't have Copper, Colorado, but we have one of our ski towns, Boyne Highlands. It's in northern Michigan.
At the mountain.
And then we have this really fun Michigan heart designed from Sarah, who's one of the designers at KC Needlepoint. Okay. Then I just wanted to, thanks Pat for grabbing this. I wanted to show you a couple different options. This is for our friend Terry, who comes in town. She lives in California, but she comes in town to babysit her grandchildren, so we're lucky enough to see her sometimes. She finished this to go in an acrylic coaster. Really, really pretty. I like her color choice. It's a different color choice than we normally use for the letter. So it's a T in like kind of a bright blue. So it's finished flat without a thing for a coaster, like I said. And then if you get this canvas, this was an exclusive for when we had our first lakeside retreat. We had an exclusive design from our sweet friend Chrissy over at the Gingham Stitchery, designed this. And she very, very kindly also included a chart with these beautiful cursive letters to put your own monogram on top if you want, which we did. And this Melissa turned it into a bag tag to put on a bag and did the M in green. It looks great. It's kind of funny now looking back because Chrissy did this with the lettering before she came out with her books. So she was probably already deep in working on those lettering books and we didn't even know about it. So Chrissy, who designed this canvas with this chart, also does the fabulous lettering books that we have showed before. This is Local Legend. Shar. We don't have any of these kangaroo paws in stock, stars in stock. I think a lot of people have been really excited about America's 250th year have kind of cleared us out of a lot of our patriotic items. We have a bunch more on order. This is Oh Say Can You See? I will not sing that. I will save everyone. But look how fun, Shar. I hope you're excited about this fabric. I think it's like perfection.
I don't even remember her stitching this.
Look at
so cute.
Fireworks. It's like 4th of July fireworks on the back.
It's like the 4th.
It's like the 4th of July. Reminds me of the 4th of July. Okay. Okay. This is from a designer who was new at market, last market or the market before, and we got a couple of these ornaments and this is cute. Laura turned it into a stand-up. So this is it's like a bottle. It's supposed to be a bottle of like sunscreen or lotion, and it's sunscreen, yeah. Reindeer Glow SPF 30. So it's really cute. So Laura finished it into a gusseted stand-up instead of an ornament, and it's really cute. We have another beautiful gusseted stand-up. This might also be for her. I don't have the paperwork for this piece. So our queen, I'm sure, will figure out who it's for. This is not for Laura, but this is a beautiful cross from Patricia Sohn. Stitching is beautiful. I love how thick the gusset is on this. Really, really, really pretty. The cording looks so elegant on it. That gold and cream cord, just beautiful. So, and then we have another little froggy.
Sorry, can someone let him in? So sorry.
I think it's Ashley, Jennifer Ashley.
We needed to do that, and we need to put the sign up. I'm sorry, where are you? I just scrolled up to
I ain't gonna break in, I promise.
Well, we forgot to unlock the door, so thank you for being patient with us.
This little frog. Sorry, I was distracted by us not unlocking for our lovely mail carrier. So this is to Alex from Mom. Yes, these might both be Jennifer's too. I think that one is for sure. Okay, mystery solved. Like I said, she won the finishing prize. She had so much finishing in the bin that we had to put it all in a different place. Okay, now I'm gonna switch back to a little bit of product. I'm gonna show some canvases. So I'm gonna show canvases with stitch guides because we got a bunch of restocks of some of our canvases that we have in-house guides for. So this was, Melissa stitched this for part of the Halloween Spooktacular that Liz and I did. She did the Wicked hat and Glinda's wand, and she did Radiance turkey work, which turned out super effective. We have a restock of this, and if you've been waiting for yours to come in, don't worry. Like I said earlier, we pulled it aside so you don't have to claim it again. But if you want to have it and stitch it in time for in-season fall stitching, get it while it's hot and grab it now. I think it's so cute, and definitely learn some new techniques stitching that. And then this is from our Spooktacular 2 years ago. I won't explain the whole kit and caboodle, but basically if you get this and want the guide, Liz and I stitched it different ways. So the guide includes both ways we stitched it and all of the threads. So for however you want to stitch it. So it's kind of like you can choose your own adventure. You can stitch it like I did, you can stitch it like Liz did, or you can mix and match and do like Liz's background with the way I did the tree. So it's called Let's Hang. Melissa saw this at market a few years ago and was like, this reminds me so much of you guys, and she treated us to one, and then we stitched it, and the rest is a little bit of history for this. So Let's Hang. This is Deb's, and she did a great job stitching it.
She beat the letters.
Yeah, she did.
Good girl.
Yeah, she did.
It's a pain.
And then she also has this. Liz, you're gonna love this, and now I know where to get it. We can order this. Bat out of hell.
Oh my god, it's like my personal spirit animal.
You need to stitch this and hang it.
Sure is.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
That's really fun.
Oh my
So
God.
really pretty stitching, Deb. I know you've been emailing back and forth, I think, with Sabrina about your purse strap.
That's another Jen
So.
Cookie favorite phrase, like a bat out of hell.
So those are 3 canvases that have stitch guides. Now we have another baddie canvas. It's a new restock for us from Eye Candy.
Oh, I like that.
Really cute. cute round. And then one more Halloween canvas. Oh, I forgot to show you another stitch guide, but I'll go back to that in a second. I was like, I thought I showed 3 stitch guides. I only showed 2, but I do have a third to show. This is a Halloween house from Pepperberry. I think, yep, Pepperberry. And then Rose Hill Cottage. So I showed this, my stitch sample right before the holidays on whips. And they flew out of here, and then we got a restock. If you've been waiting on it, your stitch guide and threads were, and canvas, your whole kit was rung up yesterday or invoiced yesterday. So if you've been waiting on it, it's coming your way. So this is the Rose Hill Cottage. You guys, this was such a fun project to stitch. It's from my favorite, one of my top 3 Christmas movies, holiday movies, called The Holiday, where they switch houses, and Cameron Diaz is a movie executive in LA, and she rents or does a little cottage or a house swap with Kate Winslet, who lives in the countryside in England, and that's the Rose Hill Cottage, which is the England house, which Jude Law comes and visits, much to our happiness.
Okay, Kel.
And here,
Tell us more about what you
Yeah,
like about the
right.
movie, Kelly.
so if you haven't gotten Rose Hill Cottage and you want one, I think after pulling all the special orders yesterday, I think we have 3 or 4 available of these. So if you want it, please say if you want it with the guide and threads or not. And then you won't have to wait, because I think we have, like I said, 3 or 4 in stock, and that's that. Okay. Now, one last canvas we do have a stitch guide for. I don't have the stitch sample. I think Melissa finally took this home, which is good. Yeah, it's on a pillow with 4 dogs, and it includes, each dog includes ribbon work. This is from Melissa Prince, and this is one of the dogs. So again, we have a stitch guide available for this if you want this dog. Really pretty, from Melissa Prince. And if you want the Rose Hill Cottage, we'll assume no stitch guide and no threads unless you say with stitch guide and threads. Okay. We were talking about it's hard to find. I think sometimes it's hard to find a good wedding or engagement canvas that's different from what we've seen out there, and this Maddie Sweet knocked it out of the park. I love this one. Our Story Begins. So sweet. Those 2 entwined rings. Our Story Begins. And then from the Meredith collection, we got a few things in. This little stitching mouse. How cute is he? So he has, I don't like mice in my house except for decorations. And
Like them at all.
there's a little, it's like a little needlepoint bag. He or she is a bad, I'm gonna say he. He's a stitcher, and he's like us, Liz. Lots of bags, lots of clutter around when they're stitching.
He probably lives in my dining room.
The thing that I think that I didn't notice until I just looked at it now, what I love about this is he's so enthralled in his needlepoint that his pupils have turned to hearts.
Aww.
Because he's just in love with stitching.
What a sweet little mouse.
I know. So that's really sweet from Meredith. And then this stunning fall wreath. This is gonna look. Or sorry. Yeah. Thank you.
I mean,
now I see how Melissa
potato,
does that.
potato.
Now I see how Melissa does that. Thank you, Sabrina.
You're welcome.
Like I said, I have no idea what I'm saying. Like I get off this and I'm like, what did I
just
say?
black out.
Yeah. So, thank
I'm
you. It
not
takes a
allowed
village,
anymore.
like Melissa says. So, you guys, how pretty is this? The colors. And I would do gold, like a cream sparkle for that background. In an open stitch, like a dot, something really easy to compensate because of all the. So I do some sparkle in that background.
That'd be gorgeous.
And then, obviously, to me, sorry, lots of over dyed threads for the leaves. over-dyed stranded threads for the leaves personally. And then the thread can do a lot of the work for you.
Yes.
Okay, and then we got a little restock from Atlantic Glue. We kind of mixed them in, but I tried to do some themes together. This is the sea theme. Liz stitched the starfish version of this round.
Bryn did that.
Bryn did this one. This is the sand dollar. And I love sand dollars. It's so special when you find a sand dollar on the beach that's like in good
Bryn did,
tack.
like, velvet for her sand dollars. It looks so cool.
And then here's the starfish. This could be a key fob, it could be a bag tag, it could be whatever you want it to be. And then Christine, if you're still watching, we showed some of your pumpkins earlier. Now we're gonna show this really fun beetle canvas. Look at the colors on this. So pretty.
Who was working on that the other day?
And Emily pulled
Who was stitching that?
this
Really?
wallet.
I can't remember.
And I love this wallet. This is the Rachel Berry wallet. And the reason this is gonna, can someone please buy this combination because it's so good. Because look, the orange in the inside
Orange makes
with
me
the
like it
pink,
more.
Gosh.
with the pink, and look, it has like a place for your cards, and then it has, I mean, I like the more places I can stuff things, the better. So I like that. And then Emily picked some fun threads yesterday to jazz it up. I think that that's a really fun combination.
That is very pretty.
I love pink.
And I love bugs. Just kidding.
No, I love pink and I love scissors, is what I was gonna say.
Yep. Me too.
This is called Candy Floss Pink.
Oh gosh.
These
I
are
love
these
the color.
beautiful golden, it's a new
Yes.
color of our,
People
love these scissors. They fly out of here. We've had the green, which I forget what it's called, but it's kind of like a sagey green. And we've had another color before. Is it blue?
Ivory.
Light blue,
Ivory
ivory,
blue,
light blue,
green.
sage green. Now there's a pink for all you pink lovers. These are very special scissors. They're
Forged in the Alps or something.
yeah, like yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm
They're
not
very sharp, very
can't
good.
make
And
these
Liz
up.
and I have talked about this before. We like scissors that have a long what's that called? Blade.
Or neck, like either
Neck,
way.
a long neck or a blade, yes. And so we love these golden forge scissors.
There we
Jennifer,
go.
it's so funny. I'm like, these are pink scissors. Jennifer has to have them. And she was the first comment. Because I'm like, I know you, girlfriend.
They are. They're made in the foothills of the Italian Alps.
Yes.
Like the description is like.
Oh, thanks, Melissa. So if
Crazy.
you've ordered, we got the pink in. If you're waiting for special orders of other colors, Melissa just commented that a lot are on back order right now. So
So are we considering that pink? Sorry.
this is pink, Candy Floss Pink it's called.
Thank you.
Pink, pink, pink. So there's only one scissors I'm showing today. So if you say
Okay.
scissors, it's these. These are the only ones I'm showing. To make that easy. And then perfect timing, Melissa, because I'm about to show Melissa Loves Needlepoint canvases because we got a restock from Amy Poor of some of her items that flew out of here. One of the biggest sellers at Market was anything with the lemons on it. So we got the new insert size, which fits in a little self-finishing wallet. It fits in a bag tag, luggage tag. And look how pretty, this color is perfect with it.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can put your little initial here. Look how pretty that combination is. And then, I forgot about these in Amy's, so this is a restock, Girl Mom and Boy Mom. So first I'm gonna show you Girl Mom. How fun is that?
Fun.
Very fun. Because we are both girl moms, Anne.
So am I.
Yeah, so are you. We're all exclusively girl moms except for Liz and Pat.
Yeah.
And Pat.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No one should have given me a girl.
And then boy mom. And then, like I talked about, it's so hard to find a good wedding canvas, but I've always loved this one as well. This flew out of here, so we got a restock.
I'm stitching it now.
Oh, Sabrina's daughter is getting married. She's actually going to Italy soon for, is it location scouting? Is that what you guys
Yes.
are doing? Yeah, wedding location scouting. I mean, darn, that's so hard. You
Oh
have
my
to go to
God.
Italy to
Yeah, I
scout for
do
the wedding.
know.
What
It's
a
in
hard.
Venice.
So, but Sabrina is stitching this for her lovely daughter who passed the bar last year, graduated, and is now working for
A law firm in Boston,
yes,
and
so-
education and labor law.
Yeah, amazing. So, very proud mom, and she should be. So, and then Be Mine. You could have this out in your Valentine's display next year if you get it today. Be Mine. Super sweet. And then this is not me because my needle pointing has not been, I haven't felt this way about my needle pointing lately. Needle pointing like a boss.
Well, you are needle pointing like a boss. Hardly at all. Because you're too busy here.
Well, I will say I have taken a little bit of time every night to take a few minutes before I go to bed to reset, and I've stitched something simple, just a few stitches here and there, and it's helped me mentally. I don't get very much done, Liz, but I haven't been stitching.
Girl, I'm not here for the judgment, as you know.
So we do have, I should have pulled it, but we don't need to. It's fine, you guys. The Desert Island Stitches board or book would be a really, really good resource for these things. One other thing, well, actually, I was going to ask Sabrina for something. Sorry. Or Pat, can you carefully hand me that? Or Sabrina or someone. Sorry.
Book?
The Melissa's Love Vase thing. Sorry, I forgot to grab that this morning.
Valentine's thing.
Oh, it's so heavy.
It is, because it's crystal.
It's hefty.
It's European crystal. We actually have one of these vases left, if you want it, like just one. Because yeah,
Believe it.
someone realized they already had something very similar. So that's the only reason we have one left. So we have one vase left. It's based on an antique hobnail crystal glass. It's not an antique, but it's based on it. It is super heavy. It's gorgeous. So many, I've announced, this is my reminder for my announcement about this, which I almost forgot. A lot of people, like Liz and I said, thank you so much for being a part of our Galentine's event. Melissa designed this fabulous love piece, love heart, that has 28, or stitched it, Amy's design. She designed the stitches for it, I could say, because they're so fabulous. There's 28 different stitches. So just a little reminder, if you purchase this during Galentine's, the emails will start today, but not till this afternoon. You'll get the email today with a link to the charts. There's going to be videos made, little tutorial videos for some of the stitches that are a little bit more complicated, but otherwise than that, there's going to be a chart. So the emails will start this afternoon or this evening, later in the later part of the day. The reason I am showing this now is we have 14 left currently available for pre-order. They're not in the house yet, but we've already ordered them through the painting service, so they're on their way to us. So I believe, Melissa, correct me if I'm wrong, but it will be 6 to 8. We're expecting between that and the threads to take about 6 to 8 weeks or so for those to come in. And then if you purchase it and pre-order it, you will also get the access to the emails, the blog that will have all of the stitches and the videos and everything else. So please do not order it here if you want to take part in that. Do not order it on the live. To secure your pre-order, please jump over to our website. I believe it is still on the homepage of our website. This love heart, you can purchase it online, and then that secures that you have one of the, you will have one of the hearts reserved in your name of the 14 that are left when it comes in. Emily pre-ordered this while Melissa was stitching it before it was even released, and she was in yesterday and I was talking to her about it. She goes, Kelly, this is so, like, I'm having the best time stitching it. Like, she started right away because she's just Emily, and she knows the stitches.
Yeah.
But she said it's so fun to start. Oh, she said the timing's right, but she thinks there are only 6 available in the next batch. Rebecca texted 14 last night, so maybe a bunch sold overnight. I'm not sure. So
Possibly.
maybe only 6. So just jump online and get one if you want one. Because after that, I'm not sure how long, it'll be much longer than 6 to 8 weeks. So,
has to go through the whole process again.
and I think Jennifer said Jennifer got a vase and she said, she said, it's such super high quality. It's gorgeous crystal.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty. So, okay. One last product, and then, gosh, I'm glad I kept to my thing, Liz. I did do a shorter unboxing. Every other one I've done has been 2 hours. I'm almost done.
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Me too.
Thank you, everybody.
Hopefully we can watch some hockey later. Just kidding.
Melissa, close your ears. We said, so the girls, the Olympics, the girls are playing for the gold medal at 1:00. So we may or may not have it kind of on in the background while we're processing orders.
It's just like March Madness. We always got to watch March Madness, too.
So Melissa, unfortunately, is under the weather. Emily's under the weather. So if you call, it might just take a little bit longer for us to get back to you. So, but
we do our best.
we got a restock of our acrylic ice buckets. So this is how it comes. It has a wall, like inside, it comes apart like this, which is really nice because you can put, as long as you don't do that much stuff on top of it, like beads or ribbon or anything, you can fit it in between the well of the ice bucket, which it's finished on a soft patch. And then we send it when they send it in for finishing, we will send them these little sticky doodads to put on the back of it. You can kind of see it.
That's correct.
Thank you. You can kind of see maybe there's like these two little sticky dots to put on the back, and that's what holds the needlepoint in place. So this is a super fun way. You do not have to use it as an ice bucket. I've seen people use it as a candy bucket, which is really cute, and then change it out for the seasons, which is really fun. I've also seen a customer, which I thought was a great idea, do like a buffet, or like when they have people over, do like the silverware grouped, bunched with napkins sticking out of it. And that's great for a holiday or party. So it'd be fun to do like let's celebrate, or like some like party themed one, just for if you're having a general party. So those are the acrylic pieces, and then I have a couple more pieces of finishing to show, and then actually there's a few more canvases over here. I lied. I'm still gonna be quick, but show a couple more canvases. These are really pretty. First of all, we have this beautiful, I think this is just so classic looking. I don't know if they're like cranberries or holly berries, or they're like winter berries to me. I just think this is just so elegant. I think that would be even really pretty in that acrylic. Yeah. It's just really, really elegant. I love that. Might have to stitch that. Yeah, oh, you know what? I think they are holly or pine. I think the middle ones are holly, and then those are like pine berries, but they're really, really pretty. Then from the same designer, we have Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, baby Jesus. And then I love this one because it just looks like a very nice deer. This is called Reindeer Wish. And look at his face. He just looks sweet.
Very nice deer.
He looks very nice.
He just looks so nice.
He does. And I love that, like, I love the detail of the tree with the either ornaments or berries or whatever it is. I guess it's berries because we're out in nature. But I think this is just so pretty and sweet looking.
I was looking for something else, but I can't believe we have some of these left if you want to. Up to you.
Okay.
I just didn't realize we had them left. We usually don't.
Yes. You know what? Someone called, though. I probably am not going to show those because someone called yesterday and talked to Pat, and there's an order in Melissa's folder for these. But I'm not sure. We need to clarify. I'm not sure if they want the beads or not. So I think I'm going to hold off on those.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Okay. We did get a new book. Not a new book. Sorry. A restock of one of our books. This is from, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. and Bedazzled. I've taken many classes from her.
Mary.
Oh, right here, Ruth Schmuff. Thank you. I just looked at the book. Duh.
Chinchilla.
Yes, I am stitching chinchilla in a coconut that I have to finish, that I took from one of her classes. And it's really cool. She is very creative. She's an amazing stitcher. And Melissa said, she's also a very kind and giving. She's a great friend of the shop. She's let us use some of her charts, access some of her charts before. So she has 4 volumes, 4 or 5, I think actually, of this stitches book. Each book has over 300 stitches, and I love her charts as well because they're big. Like I said, I like a big chart. I don't like to, I'm just gonna show you one example. I like a big chart. I don't like to like squint and try to figure out, and try to read a number. Oh, is that a 3? Is that the one I'm supposed to stitch next? And this stitch, for example, it's on page 147. It's Tide Pavilion. This is a really, really fun stitch. Great book. If you haven't gotten one of Ruth's books before, I would highly recommend it, and highly recommend starting with volume 1. And this is volume 1. So check out Ruth's books, volume 1, over 300 stitches. Amazing. So thank you, Ruth, for sending these along and for all your creativity. It's great. I have these in my library, and I have to go back and look at them because I forgot how good they are. So what's nice about refreshing and looking at some of these, you get a reminder. It's really good. Oh, we have another piece for Holly Ann. Look at this Vouv bottle. Really cool. It looks like she sent in some doodads for us to add. She sent in with us to add to the finishing.
It's so cool.
So it looks like it's a gift, and she put something, there's something at the top too that looks like a cork that is personalized for the recipients, and I don't want to say who it is just in case it's someone who watches. So, but what a nice gift. Really, really cute. Very smart, Holly Ann. Kind.
Holly, a reminder if they have any pricing questions. That's
Okay,
what
sure,
about it.
sure. So it's hard to quote prices on the live videos because with timing and the delay, and we don't want to miss comments. If you have any pricing questions, you don't need to buy something until you find out the price, of course. So just send us a DM. And we can message you after the video and let you know any pricing, because a lot of the things we showed today are not online yet because we want to give first dibs to all the people that watch on the live. And then once we process all the orders today and ring them up, then we will make them live on the website. In fact, we also send a text now if you want to sign up for text messages when the items are live on the website. So you can go to our homepage and put your number in if you want to get a text when the items are live, and then you'll know when the prices are live on the website and have access to all of them. But in the meantime, if you want a price on something, please feel free to send us a DM. You don't want to wait that long. Otherwise, sign up for the text and you'll get a text. This is really cool. This is Shelly Tribby. Oh, this is for Holly Ann too. Okay, so Holly Ann and Jennifer won the finishing lottery today. Look at this. This wonderful Shelly Tribby tree. So I love these designs from Shelly Tribby. She does this in a bunch. She has like a Halloween version, and she does them for many different holidays. So this is the pink tree, beautiful stitching. Yeah, so Holly Ann also had the pumpkins, and wow, she got a lot of fun things today. Oh, and this is hers too. Wow, Holly Ann.
So cool.
Everyone was drooling over this. And it's really funny.
So good.
Naughty chickens lay deviled eggs, and you guys have to look at this closely because she beaded all of the letters.
Amazing.
And her beading is perfect.
Oh
And there's
my
a story
God.
to that. She has a best friend that makes the best double eggs.
Aww.
We love it. Oh my God.
Naughty
So
chickens.
good.
lay
And they
deviled
did the
eggs.
chicken wire fabric, which is our
Yes.
fave.
Yes.
Chicken wire.
Look at how
chicken
cute
wire.
that is.
Well, that'll guarantee you deviled eggs for life.
Yes, look at the beading. Look at Holly Ann. I might need some tips from you on beading letters.
That's amazing.
Because I don't have the patience to make it look that as good as you did, and it looks fabulous. Oh, she said they're not supposed to come in all at once. Well, sometimes they do.
There you
It
go.
just is, unfortunately, we never know because different finishers get sent different things, and it's just when there's different finishers that do different items, and
It's her sister. It's for her sister.
oh, your sister. That's so cool. Your stitching is so good, Holly Ann. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Give us a little time. We need to audit, and like we said, a couple people are sick today, so it may take us a little bit longer to reply back to you. So just be patient. And again, if you want to know pricing or anything, send us a DM or sign up for the text alerts for when unboxing goes live, and you'll be the first to know, and you can look at all the prices.
And hold off to call until like 12:30ish, please.
Yeah, please don't call until around 12:30.
So that we have answers.
Because we won't have answers. We need to audit everything unless, yeah. So, okay. Thanks for watching, and I think, yeah, Liz and I will see you next Tuesday
As always.
on Whips. So, thanks. Take some time to stitch, and see you later. Bye.
See you later, bye.
I'll do everything.
I hope I ended it.
It's fine.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It says
I
I'm
got it.
still live. I think.
We're still live.
Yeah.
Did you stop that?
No, I was just.